This is a quick home inspection overview of unit B5 at 2460 East Main Street. So throughout the house, obviously, looks like they're repainted and they did a good job. It looks in good shape. I was able to get this on heat. Furnace is gas, so the heat is in good shape there, about 120 degrees. The fan will need to be pretty much balanced a little bit because it shakes. These doors have the hardware supposed to be privacy hardware, so you can lock. They put in closet hardware. So privacy hardware would be like this one here in the bathroom. For obvious reasons, it's in the here in the master bedroom as well. So these are privacy hardware, door hardware needed because of obviously privacy in the bedrooms. No problem here in the bathrooms. Your typical tubs are missing. The bottom drain covers right here, and then in this bathroom, in the hallway bathroom, they're supposed to have shut-off valves, or what they call quarter turn valves, in order to shut off in case there's a problem. So those valves to shut off the water in the event of a problem are missing. So that needs to be installed. The bottom of the sink here in the hallway bathroom, that would need to be either resurfaced. It's not leaking, but it's just it has a little bit of wear and tear. So that is that. Smoke detectors are required in all the bedrooms. They are missing. So smoke detectors here only in the hallway. A smoke detector and a carbon monoxide detector, because we have gas, is required. So as I walk and take you to the kitchen, a couple things in the kitchen. These fluorescent lamps have to have a cover for safety reason in case the lamps break. This stove is supposed to have what they call anti-tipping bracket, so it doesn't come forward, because typically little kids open this door and they climb and it comes forward. I tested this, so you have the appliances work. Let me put this back here. So they had it, so that's good. You don't have a built-in microwave. Here in the laundry room, we're missing the doors. Normally they'll put sliding doors or bifolding doors in there. It's an older home, but it's required that the outlets right here have GFCI protection, which is ground fault circuit interrupter protection, in case something happens if it gets wet, because it's less than 6 feet from the water source. So that's pretty much here on the interior. I'll go outside and do a quick review of the exterior. Okay, starting here on the driveway, we do have some concrete cracks. That's the nature of concrete. If you see the sidewalk here, it has what they call control joints or expansion joints, in order to if it's going to crack on the joints. But the slabs in this driveway were made with very little control joints like this one, so it's missing that. What do you do now? Basically nothing. Just cover it with grout or epoxy, because the spans of concrete should have made it with expansion joints. Gas, water heater, and also gas furnace, and I'll take you to that enclosure. Underneath here, this is a crawl space. I was able to take off the panels and look underneath. It's very clean in there. However, there are traces of termite tubes trying to climb, and here in Arizona, they say that half of the houses have termites and the other half will have termites. So eventually we are all going to have termites, so we just have to make sure that we keep them treated. So the next step would be for a termite company to poison the ground all around the perimeter. Now, because this is the enclosure where we have the hot water heater, which is got gas, and also the furnace is also gas. So it is required that they have air exchange intake. So basically you're supposed to have a hole up here and one over here with a diffuser or grill in order to allow air exchange in that area because of carbon monoxide. Here is the main shutoff for the electricity. Here we're looking for basically, in this particular case, this is the air conditioning unit. The label is kind of faded, so it's very hard to read the information on it, but as you can tell, it is pretty worn up. So because the temperature is low, too low, below 60 degrees, I cannot test it because it would damage the unit further, and I do not want to buy a new unit. So that is basically that. Here is the meter, the water meter, and when we come in, we look at the water meter, and if it's moving, that means we have an underground issue here, but you don't have that. That's the main shutoff valve for the water, and basically that is it. In terms of the roof has a couple of patches. I noted and I took pictures of it. So mainly here, it looks like they had a little bit of a problem here, so they put a patch on that. So in my report, it would say further evaluation by a roof company, but overall, it doesn't look bad. Just a couple of patches. All right, that's pretty much it. That concludes the video.